Today, I hope you're really enjoying the book of Sirach, because not much is known about Sirach, but he does a really great job in his writings. And he says to us, he says, we must serve God with sincerity, steadfastness, and fidelity, right? We must steadfastness and fidelity. And don't be afraid to have failures, right? Don't be afraid to have failures. And I just love that, because sometimes we work in our lives, we go through our lives, we help out at the church, we help out over at the food pantry, and sometimes we get a little worried that maybe we're going to fail. Maybe what we're doing isn't going to go so well. But don't be afraid of failure. God puts roadblocks in our way sometimes so that we can learn from them and that we can get better, right? That's exactly what Sirach says. He says, hey, put your trust in God, right? Put your trust in God and learn from your failures, learn from your roadblocks, right? Don't be afraid to fail, learn from it, right? And it's a great thing for us to meditate on today. We will meditate on that after the communion, but boy, what a great thing to really learn from some of our failures along the way. And in our gospel today, it kind of reminded me of a quick little story, but I remember right before I was being ordained, a woman came to me in the St. Charles Parish, and she says, oh, lucky you get to be on the altar, and everyone's going to see you. And I'm like, no, man, we're missing the point. It's not about being seen, it's not about like, hey, it's not about me being, some rock star or something. No, that's the least of it, right? It's the least of it. Remember, Jesus reminds us in the gospel, we have to serve other people. We have to serve them with humility and service, right? That's what it's all about. It's not about us. It's about all those people out there that we're serving. That's what it's about, right? So we have to remember that today. We have to remember that, we're not in it to make it into the paper. We're not in it for people to give us hugs and kisses and give us attaboys. We're in it to serve Jesus Christ. And that's why he brings that little child on his lap, because that's who we must act like, with that humility and service to others. We must act like a child. So let's meditate on that today after the Eucharist. Let's meditate a little bit on what we're doing in the community, how we're helping other people, what we're doing in the church. Are we truly doing it for humility? Are we truly doing it for service to others? And what have been some of our failures, and how have we learned from them? How do we put Jesus first in our lives? Let us stand and offer our prayers.